Yes, we are back with another video. As always, I try to make some content for you guys. This is a trade recap video where we will go through some trades that I have taken. Um, I did end up overall this week a little bit profit, but we could have been much more profit if um, if I was a little bit more clinical in my analysis and in my entries. So I did have honestly, I did have one win, which made it all up for the total profit for the week. But I had four losses on USD CAD and one huge win on Euro JPY, which we'll start with. So let's head straight into the charts and bring up this Euro JPY trade that I did take, which ended up in a very beautiful trade, very beautiful win. I did close out at 230, something like that, and yeah, it was a 1 to 3.5 risk to reward. Very beautiful trade. I had not much in drawdown on this trade, honestly. So we'll start with small like overview on what was the mindset, what was the bias. So beforehand, as you can see on the previous videos, I was a little bit bearish based on we did create some bearishness in some moves, and I was referring to this range, this specific range, where we did have this swing low that liquidated this low. We took out this high, so we took out this high, so we had a bullish range, and from there we disrespected, also we pushed down, we had a fib from this high to this low, a bearish fib, and we anticipated price going to go lower. Instead, what price did was we pushed up, so we got in phase with like higher time frame, which we need to always analyze. So on higher time frame, we are a little bit more bullish. We're building bullish structure, so a little bit more bullish here. So even though we do have a high low, it's not lower than that, this one, we have a lower high compared to that one, we have a lower low, so that's why I was bearish on the previous. Instead we shifted bias, right? And one huge reason was because we did have these equal highs, which was like our drawn liquidity on this trade. So this black line is our double top. So what do you guys think resides above here? Of course, liquidity. Retail traders that have been in a short, they put the stop loss above here, and that's why I thought it was a reasonable trade to take the TP on, even though that this was the most recent high. So as you guys can see, we took out this swing low. I had a buy limit at this level, stop loss below this level, and yeah, price just pushed up, and it got this. It was during Asian session. It just pushed up price. So this was during my sleep. So here I got tagged in during the Asian. We pushed up, we came down, we played around, and I was like, okay, we do have equal lows. There could be a reason why we should. No, it wasn't equal, but it could be a last liquidity raid before pushing up. But instead, during Asia, when I woke up, around here, I saw that price had pushed up, so I was in a bit of profit, and then price just kept going. So Euro JPY, nothing too crazy there. If we were to look from a daily perspective, we can see we create a good bullish bullish candle. So these highs is definitely the next target. So what I would do is I would probably wait for another setup to present itself around this imbalance, and then yeah. So I would continue to look for longs, honestly. So this is my one big win. Very beautiful. Yeah. So I'll put a green checkpoint, which indicates it's a win. And then my multiple losses, which occurred, was on USD CAD. And I will go through the thought process behind this trade. So let's start with a weekly. Weekly, we have seen we did take out these high, right? Which we did during this with this candle. And then we saw this shift, and now we do have this trendline liquidity. Which I'm also looking into, right? So we have this trendline liquidity, but we are inside this monthly BC, this blue area, which indicates this is the monthly BC, which we are currently trading in. So we know that price is probably going to get a reaction from this area, which was my thought process. I was like, okay, we are bullish, we are on this trend line, but we are anticipating some kind of bullish movement before getting some kind of, and then we head down, right? So when we get down to a daily perspective, it's quite a lot of, so let's do like this. We can start with the first one. No, it was this one. Let's start with the H4. So, this was the first trade I took, which became a loss, and what that was, and the thought process behind this was that I saw this as an trend liquidity. So I understood the price would get down here, and we could anticipate a long from this. Why did I say that? Yes, because in this price range, so we did have this low to this high. So we had some kind of range, right? So in this range, we did have some price action here going sideways, right? we're at this range. So in this consolidation or range where we go just sideways, we doesn't take price doesn't take out sell side liquidity, or it doesn't take out buy side liquidity, right? So it's just going sideways. So I understood that, okay, price will probably go head out and go either way, either down or up. And my thought process was, if we're going up, then my how do you say, I will go out from this trade. I had nothing to do with this trade, right? Because then this buy side liquidity is taken out, and yeah, price can do whatever. Because my thought process was that we are going to go up, take out this buy side liquidity, and then we will attack the sell side liquidity, because we also have a lot of sell side liquidity resting below all this price action, right? So, but what price did was, so I did put up a buy limit here. I get tagged in. I got almost taken out with this Asian trade, Asian session low. I wasn't taken out, which was quite good. So when I wake up, I was in a little bit of profit when I wake up here around 8 a.m. But then price pushes down, right? And I was like, okay, should I keep holding? This brick structure confirmation is something I wrote out after I did lose this. So this is not something I noted during this trade, right? So this was after. So this is just me trying to understand price action, right? So if price is going to go up, it is supposed to do it like quite directly, right? There can be sometimes it takes 1 or 2 days, but that's when you are in a higher time frame perspective, and you're getting some push down, right? So yeah, so I did put up buy limit here. I was almost taken out here during the Asian. So it will be like this. Okay, so I was almost taken out here with the Asian. It pushed up during the Asian again. Then we pushed down, and I was like, okay, this price action is not in favor to me, because like 9 times out of 10 when I do this, have this analysis, and when I win, it almost all the time goes straight to my TP, like this EJ. It's not playing around, but then I understand also EJ is like, it doesn't fool around. If you are in the right direction, you will win like quite comfortably. If you're losing, if on the wrong end, you will lose quite comfortably too. So there's no playing around. But here on USD CAD, price pushed down, we pushed up, we came down there, and then let's see what price did. So here I'm still in this trade. And yeah, so what price will do now, it will have liquidated Asian session low. It then will take out the Asian range high. So I'm like, okay, that is a good bullish indicator, right? That price is ready to go up. So here in this trade, I'm not in this trade yet, I think, or maybe. Yeah. So price will get down once again. That was, yeah. So now we're taking out this Asian session low, and now we're pushing above this Asian range high. So I'm like, okay, when the price gets back down, let's look for a long. So this is my long entry, stop loss below this range, or this swing low, right? Yeah, from there we get this bullish, and I'm like, okay, beautiful. I'm in a good, I'm in the wrong, correct side. Like that's what I was thinking. Okay, when we got this candle, but then, yeah, we did take out this low. We got this massive rejection, M15. We got this massive rejection, and that for me, when you see this kind of rejection, you want to go down to the M5 like quickly, and try to understand what's happening. Um, because from here, price just pushed down, and yeah, it took out this low, it took out the second low, and I didn't move my stop loss, so I had the stop loss below here on this one here, and I had a second stop loss below this low. So two trades were taken out like in a time span of like 15 to 20 minutes, and from there we're pushing up again. And we can just play, let's see, this is Wednesday. So I will exit this replay mode because, so I did take two trades as you guys can see. Then I took a third trade also on this USD CAD, which also was a buy. And why I did that was because we had liquidated, we have taken out this low, right, with this impulse swing low further down. Then we took out this high. We did not close above it on the H4, which I also noted during the trade live. But the candle closed above, the candle body closed above, so not the wick, but body to body, right? So I was like, okay, this is a shift the mark structure. Now we should look for some longs, but which is why I had my stop loss below this low. I had a buy limit down here. We pushed up, and then NFP came. NFP came, and I understood that, okay, price is not ready to go up. So from here, we saw a new liquidity range, and then we pushed down further down. So, and now we're pushing up. So I don't think that we will attack this buy side liquidity just yet, but I am bearish on USD CAD now, based on this price action. We are in this monthly BC, so price could go up because we're on this monthly BC. So yeah, but just a quick. So my buy limit was at this body candle, stop loss was at this wick. So nothing too crazy there. So my stop loss was basically here. Yeah, you can't say much rather than I was bullish because I thought that now when we have attacked sell side liquidity, like we did here, when you take out sell side liquidity, we should now attack buy side liquidity, right? That's my thought process, but yeah, that's not how it works. So instead, we did attack it once again. So that for me just indicates that if price is respecting this high, we should just keep going down. Or we could even attack this high, but it just in what matter? Like in this case, if we just if you're taking it out and then the next candle is just a bearish engulfing, that it doesn't count as a break of structure, right? So yeah, that is basically it. NFP came and I did take a third loss. So, but in the end, I was in a profit around, yeah, around 1%, a little bit less, like 0.8% in profit. And yeah, we should try to, yeah, I'm trying to grow my account. So my account is currently at $485, right? And the goal is to grow it to at least 1,000, and then we'll see about that. But at least $1,000 we want to grow it to. Okay. Nice. Good, guys. Take care. I hear from you guys soon. And have a blessed weekend. See you guys soon.